definitely saw this 2 years ago. 3?
I had E3 2015.
Yeah, 2015, so.
Damn.
I think it's going to be surprised. They haven't said anything about it. They've released way more Kingdom Hearts stuff, which, to be fair, has been in the works for 10 years now. But
Right.
Oops.
Hold on. And then, you know, I checked in with Twitter. A lot of people are saying, well, certainly we're going to see some sort of, another remaster of previous games on new systems, which is always fine. I mean, Chrono Trigger would be great. You know, I think a lot of people are like, switch it up now. Give me all the Final Fantasies on the Switch, or, you know.
Is there a way to do a battle royale with Square Enix characters? I'm just trying to put it all together over here.
That, actually, that would be probably one of the most surprising things. If it was like Final Fantasy, I mean.
Instead of the characters, it's the summons. You get to play Shiva or Ifrit or something. That'd be dope. Sorry.
And like everyone just kills each other in the same attack, and it doesn't quite work out
it's all cinematic.
As intended.
It's just cutscenes. The whole game is cutscenes.
We've got just less than 2 minutes to go until we've got Square Enix. As a reminder, at 1 p.m. Ubisoft, aka Beyond Good and Evil 2 conference. 3 p.m. the PC Gaming Show. Excited to see. We've always had a few surprises there. What will happen, and then probably one of the more interesting sort of discussion pieces is after the stellar showing by Bethesda, by Microsoft, will Sony close the show out in the same fanfare that, yesterday was done in?
They did really well last year.
They did?
Yeah.
Their press conference last year was astronomical. I mean, it was a multimedia performing art experience. As a producer, creator of content, for me, that was like a very inspiring, groundbreaking press conference. So
that was great.
I hope that they either kind of do more of that, or I feel like every year they kind of push the envelope a little bit. And I feel like I would say a lot of the press conferences imitate Sony.
Well, we'll find out. That's at 6 o'clock tonight. Don't forget to use that schedule by Layer 1 extension. And it is time for Square Enix at E3 on Twitch.
The journeys we will take, the demons we will face, the heroes we will become. Our next chapter is about to begin. Welcome to the Square Enix E3 Showcase 2018.
皆さんこんにちは。スクエアエニックスの松田です。スクエアエニックス E3 ショーケース2018をご視聴いただきありがとうございます。本日はスクエアエニックスが2018年度に発売を予定しているタイトルを中心にご紹介いたします。豪華ラインナップに加え、もちろん最新情報もお届けしますので、どうぞ最後までご視聴ください。さあ、いよいよ始まります。一緒に楽しみましょ
う。There is a moment in everyone's life when we must make a choice. Let the world shape our destiny.
Yeah, sorry about that.
To become
was
who we're
cleaning
meant
up
to
stuff.
be.
It was opened with a really cringy band performance. It was really bad. Vault 76 is fully online. Can't play it offline. It's only servers. You can't choose the servers. For some reason they decided no, always with people, and you don't have an option to turn that off. So it's like MMO light. Doom 2, Rage 2 looks good. Looks fun. Looks like Mad Max. Yeah, I'll show it.
Jonah, we have to! Are you out of your fucking mind, Lara? We have no choice! I'm not jumping out of this plane!
I always forget about Jonah. I forget he was in the first game. He's just not a character. He's just not important. Honestly, he's not important. I remember he was in the beginning of the second game just to help her, but that was it.
Hi, my name is Daniel Chaibson, game director.
He was a throwaway character.
You've just seen
I didn't care about him.
Of Shadow the Tomb Raider, which will deliver on Lara Croft's defining moment as she races to stop a Maya apocalypse. Lara will have to confront a brutal jungle environment in order to survive. And even though that she's more confident and more capable, she will still be outgunned and outnumbered by Trinity. She will have to use everything she learned from the jungle and use it in order to survive. We call this becoming one with the jungle. Let's take a look what this means for gameplay.
Hey, do you guys come through here?
South team, Croft is on a vector towards your position. I say again, Croft is coming to you.
Jesus Christ. Shh. We'll get her, sir.
Show me her corpse and
The
your
same type of gameplay I expect
from Deacon training. Rourke out.
from the other two. Except you can climb trees now. Oh yeah, ES6. It was only a title screen splash thing. That was it. It was just like, hey, we're working on it kind of thing. Our field was the same thing. Didn't show anything. Like, hey, we're in space. That's it. Yeah, I really liked Microsoft. I thought they were great. I was really impressed. There's a lot of games I'm looking forward to. Not necessarily Microsoft, but multi-platform games. But I thought they had a good showing of like planting the seeds kind of thing, like with showing all those companies, like you were saying, dude. Like just trying to set up for the future. The problem I still have is they need stuff now, not in the future. Wouldn't it be great if there was someone just voice acting this? Like, okay, I'm gonna be sneaking through this. Hopefully they won't hear my wrestling. I'm gonna walk through this mud. Hide in the shrubs. That's cool though. You can hide in the shrubbery on the walls.
Can you spell me a bit?
They're adding more stealth elements to this.
Gives me something to do.
Yeah, it's just some like macho guy deep voice.
010353 Mike. Hey.
Like, Lara, bro.
Over there now.
Gotta protect her.
Need some backup here.
I want to do a playthrough just using melee.
Body here.
That sounds like an awful idea.
Guards up. They can't be far. Gotta find out what's going on.
I want to know if that's possible. Just rely on stealth and melee.
You, take point.
Like, no using bow, no using guns.
Maybe there.
Enemy spotted.
Use takedowns and everything. Probably... Well, this one, Ubisoft for sure, Sony for sure. The only thing I'm not sure about is PC Gaming Show. Unless they're going to show Cyberpunk, like, gameplay. I don't know. Usually those shows have, like, strategy games and everything, so I'm not that into it. I just watch it casually. I don't bother streaming it, like last year. Because I feel like there's not as many things as I'm interested in. I'm really glad that doesn't work in real life.
That you like what you've just seen. There's so much
Casually
depth
throw a
to
gas
combat
can and it
that we cannot
blows
wait
up.
to show you more. There's new traversal techniques like rappelling and wall running. We even have a full 360-degree underwater swimming, which means full underwater exploration.
Underwater
and
swimming,
survival.
guys. New feature.
We have also one of the biggest hub we ever created in any Tomb Raider game,
probably not.
featuring a hidden city. And of course, we have tombs. We have more of them, and they're deadlier.
Probably not. I'll be doing a bunch of co-streaming today,
For now,
so
we're gonna leave you
I
with a
don't
video
really want to
that will give you a
play
taste
something in
of
between.
what to expect out of Shadow the Tomb Raider, and how Lara Croft becomes the Tomb Raider that she's destined to be.
I'm digging her outfit though. I think someone was saying either Sony or Ubisoft, it was gonna be a long one, or Square Enix, like 2 hours at the very minimum or something. That's why I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna play game 2. Be at least 4 or 5 hours of co-streaming. I'm looking forward to this game. Oh, thank God. It stopped that exclusive launch whatever BS.
Fraught with danger. We stand together, for we are the warriors of light, ready for whatever new challenges and surprises await us.
Mobile game. Oh. Close enough.
Oh dear.
I haven't played touched this game since the beginning of the new expansion. I really don't like the new expansion. It's a fun game, but it's just... I run out of things to do in this. It's so fast. And I know people are like, but you could do crafting and everything. It's like, crafting has never been interesting to me in MMOs.
Without our knowledge and expertise, our new friends will
That
be
is
hard
not
to
a selling
contain
point to me.
for whom
That's
death
gonna get me
will
further away from it. Like, I come to these for combat and dungeons and everything.
You will pay for what you have done.
It's story. Nice, dude. You'll probably get more out of the Sony one than me, for sure. You zone home. Fast traveled home. Like, what is a little cat traveler doing? Yeah. Maybe. Like some event. Okay. That's like that the game. You just hear them like, yeah. They're just like giving you a thumbs up. That's the game. They won't say anything but just like smile really, like really big smiles. That's the Life is Strange game, isn't it? It's something I expect from these conferences, but I don't like. Always reuse like these trailers every time. If they're overlapping with another conference, or they're like another, like Microsoft had this.
My name is Michel Cor.
That's a little different, but so, like if they like use the same Anthem trailer or something. It's like, why are you wasting our time?
Just revealed the awesome adventures of Captain Spirit. It's a brand new story in the Life is Strange universe. And this full experience will be available to download for free on the 26th of June.
To us, Life is Strange is not a single town or set of characters. Captain Spirit is our way for introducing the players to the many stories we want to tell in this expanded universe.
I'm really disappointed so
Captain Spirit
far.
is not Life is Strange
There's no
2,
cringe yet.
but it will be your first steps into this world.
Not for Square Enix.
The game is hiding many secrets and even some links to the brand new story and characters of Season 2. So make sure you take all your time to explore.
Devolver conference was great last night. That was funny. That was a fun time. I liked last year's when they first started doing it too.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Just this spoof on all these conferences.
Now I just need to make a cool costume for Captain Spirit.
But the Better Goose was like, they were making fun of loot boxes. Of course they were. Like, we're gonna make a new form of loot boxes. Loot box coin. It's like, we don't know what's in it. You don't know what's in it. You're still gonna buy it by the truckload. I thought you liked The Last of Us.
The power of light.
I always thought the new Tomb Raider was way better than Uncharted, in my opinion.
Darkest hour.
Uncharted is me.
It seems that grief and tragedy have followed you since birth.
Dragon Age or Dragon Quest? Never played Dragon Quest
Cruel
games.
fate's dark plan has stalked you
Maybe
to
you
the
should
corners of the earth.
use the P. I mean, play the consoles for the exclusives.
You've brushed with death 1,000 times. Yet still you have your life. It is your fate to save this world. For this, you must survive. Bright luminary, let the light shine on the world again.
A super serial intro. This is like a carnival ride now. It's like carnival music.
We must fight fire with cold steel.
I'm expecting to see a merry-go-round, haunted house, Hall of Mirrors, that kind of stuff. Cotton candy.
Only you can save our world.
Destiny beckons.
I would play the Xbox, the Xbox X, since it's the most powerful console right now. Like performance-wise, you would get the most out of it.
This is where your story ends.
Yeah, and the Game Pass. That's a good deal. It just sounds like carny music.
Do not lose heart. Do not look back. Until your time is through.
I actually recognize that voice actress. She's a voice actress in the Old Republic. Like from one of the newer expansions of it. She's a main character.
Bold luminary, we swear to protect you.
Yeah, it's cool you can get all that stuff.
While we live, none shall defeat you. Yep. We're all in this together.
Show us what you've got.
Let's do this.
Lead on, darling.
Oh, the voice acting is okay. Not the worst. It's not great. Man, when was the last time I kept the English in like JRPGs? Next you'll be saying, it feels like they're paying me to play their games. If you ever get to that point, I'm done with you. Tamriel, Elder Scrolls Online. Really did look like it, the map. Like, which company are we watching again? Dude, you know what would be great? Is if they did a Nier 1 remaster. Because of how decently... Actually, did Nier Automata do well? When they released it on PC and everything? Just like, brush up the graphics and everything? I think Square Enix would have the license for that. I don't know who was the publisher for Nier 1. I think Last of Us is overrated. I really do. I can't stand Naughty Dog gameplay. I think they're awful at it, especially shooting. Uncharted's the same way. It has a floatiness that it feels bad. You just don't feel precise. Oh, that's a platinum game. Babylon's Fall. Nier. What about Nier?
Masterpiece discovers a new home.
Oh, same stuff. I was getting excited. It's like, oh, this is just the Xbox stuff. I'm not interested in The Last of Us 2. I really do think it's overrated. Story's okay. Gameplay's awful to me. I'm not enjoying the game, I'm just not gonna play it.
Wheresoever you wander,
Vagrant story.
and whoever you meet along the way, the adventure will be one
Or
to remember.
Valkyrie Chronicle. Profile, I mean.
8 brave souls. Cleric,
A JRPG first.
merchant, warrior, dancer, apothecary, thief, hunter. Step into their shoes and explore the realm of Orstera.
Such a weird
as
mix.
you see fit.
That more high def 3D and then it's like
Octopath
16-bit art on the characters. That's Keith David. I know that voice actor anywhere. It's Keith David Anderson. Yes, he did voice Captain Anderson? Admiral Anderson? Whatever his name was.
Welcome to Just Cause 4 and the return of Rico Rodriguez, a rogue agent on a mission.
I hope they really made this better. Just Cause 3 was a mess.
Rico has arrived in the fictional South American country of Solis, the largest and most breathtaking world we've ever created. Every journey into Solis
It's a cool
will
idea
uncover
you can do
history,
stuff in the
secrets,
Twister, but
danger. Never before has a Just Cause
these
game
games never
offered
felt
greater
like tight
variety,
control-wise.
rich in all forms of life. At first glance, Solis is a beautiful location, but scratch the surface and you will uncover oppression, fear, and violence, all enforced by Gabriella, the leader of the private militia organization, the Black Hand. Just Cause 4 takes destruction and physics simulation to a whole new level with the introduction of extreme weather. Experience towering tornadoes that can tear trees from the ground and level bridges to sticks. Awesome forked lightning, unpredictable and deadly sandstorms, and roaring blizzards. Witness the spectacular destruction as they offer both a challenge to Rico, as well as creating fun opportunities for creative sandbox gameplay.
That looks so janky.
Our vehicles
Just watching that tornado rip everything off.
conditions that offer extra gameplay opportunities. Bulldozers, car transporters.
Oh, they're fun games, don't get me wrong.
even wrecking balls.
Like I said, Just Cause 2 was so much fun to me.
On bikes and cars, as well as
Just kept
exotic vehicles
not even
and
bothering
jet
with the
skis
mission. I
and
just did
fighter
whatever.
jets. Rico's grapple is now fully customizable and has been overhauled to make it more intuitive for newcomers, while offering greater depth for a more experienced player. The grapple now has more tethers than ever before, and the ability to deploy booster
What makes this
rockets,
game even better?
all
More
new
tethers.
airlifters, making the grapple an incredibly powerful and creative tool.
They got the Metal Gear Solid 5 idea.
A new story glues
Use the
together
Fulton.
our free-form, go-anywhere, do-anything gameplay that Just Cause is so famous for, and the stakes for Rico have never been higher.
That guy's magic. He's standing upside down on a helicopter.
Combat in Just Cause 4 is better than ever. Enemies now present a far more intelligent threat to Rico. Each archetype comes with unique abilities, with AI designed to keep the player on their toes.
It's gonna matter if you got an overpowered grappling hook. Just grapple them to like a car and then swing them around.
Destruction to unparalleled draw distance is powered by the brand new best-in-class open-world Apex engine.
Who was the peak? I never played 1, so I played 3. I really didn't like 3. That was a huge step back.
Welcome to Just Cause 4.
Grappling hook the game. The weird conference, there's nobody actually talking, just announcements after announcements. Is the Cydia? Cydia, Kingdom Hearts. Some Final Fantasy game. Link to Cydia.
Yo!
Live action.
Wrong address, dog! No one ordered no chow! Way back there!
Bring the cheese. The superhero game? The transition just looks so jarring. Like, yeah, I know it's not real. I don't know what kind of game that is.
For every night, there is a dawn.
Kingdom Hearts.
For every question, there is an answer.
Oh, weed
And
the
for every
game.
door, there is a key. All you have to do is wield it.
Could be the same thing. Yes, it is. So I know people say this series is
A walking, talking snowman! You really are alive!
it's really good and everything, like it still holds up. No, it doesn't. Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, the gameplay was already dated, and just bringing it to PS3 and everything doesn't help. Like, you will hate your AI teammates
You can control ice.
because they are useless. They don't do anything except burn their mana, and then they just stand around and do nothing. And then you're in battles pretty much yourself. Just, if you ever play this, just expect that.
Give me strength!
Just expect to do everything solo. And the story doesn't make any sense. Except just one big... Hey, we have all these references to things you love.
Still, Sora, that doesn't mean you should change. Accept the power you're given. Find the hearts joined to yours.
I think I played every game except for maybe 2 of them in this series. I have no idea what's happening. I've tried reading on wikis and everything, watching videos. Hell if I know what this is about, really. A convoluted mess, man.
Look out!
You're in excelling the sound effects as DLC.
So what will Elsa accept? Light or darkness? I know, I want to know.
Roxas does exist. His heart's inside my heart.
In that case, by all means. Nothing would
Like the
please us
movie?
more
I thought the
than
movie was okay.
Roxas's return, of course.
Most of the older
And Roxas?
Disney movies were good.
Yes. For the virtual world to be completely realized, Ansem the Wise would have included Roxas's full data in the construction.
This game is super Japanese. Everyone's got hair that just covers their entire face. Even the men.
Mickey,
Surprised Mickey doesn't have that either. Emo hair.
you're too late.
The old stuff. The old Mickey Mouse stuff back in the 30s, man. So short.
Thanks for joining the Square
What?
Enix E3 Showcase 2018.
That was so short. That wasn't. Yeah, that was like another half an hour. What? Really? Not even Final Fantasy at all? That was only like, what, half an hour? That was nothing. Wow, that was just a bunch of things reused. Except for some MMO stuff. Dragon Age, or Dragon, I always mix that up. Dragon Quest 10? 9, whatever it was. Reshowing Kingdom Hearts. Reshowing... God. That was, that was really short. Twitch is even surprised. They're like, yeah, we got nothing. Do you see that? From 10 a.m. Pacific time to 11:30 a.m. Supposed to go to like 2:30 at the very least or something. That was... Oh, okay. This was the worst. This conference was the worst so far. Damn. No, that wasn't that was a waste of time. That was honestly a waste of time. Didn't need to sit a half an hour through just rehashing announcements and everything. What an insult to people's time. What a waste of Keith.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome
Yeesh.
back to E3 on Twitch. We are currently well into, well, not really, day 2. We've started, we kicked it off. Square Enix was the first conference that we saw today. It was short, it was sweet. We're going to talk a little bit about it. General sense, maybe an underwhelming feeling, and that might be a result of just our own hype kind of being poured into the beginning, but what do you think?
In terms of like the press conference itself, it was a collection of trailers and gameplay footage and interviews, which is fine. Like that's plenty for a press conference to be. We're just spoiled now because we want this massive multimedia entertainment experience, you know. So they showed us the games, they showed us some new stuff. That was good. I think we're all just kind of like, but what, is it over?
It didn't help that like the biggest games we were already like shown all the trailers for it. If we got to see Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer today and got to see Monsters Inc. and Ratatouille and everything, it would be a different experience.
It would. And to that point, I think one of the things that
I had to say, yeah. I don't know why they showed
does Final Fantasy
their big
VII
hits.
Remake actually exist, right? Is
Like, why did they show their big hits on other press conferences if they're gonna have their own press conference? You know, that takes away from like the impact of it.
If after Sony's tonight we do not.
Because all I said was just throughout the whole thing was like, okay, we're seeing this again.
Territory at that point. I know.
Or like Tomb Raider stuff, seeing this again.
But like, where is
except for the gameplay.
Why aren't we seeing it?
It's been since 2015 that they've had an E3 showcase. Why did they even have this showcase? Give the Dragon Quest trailer and your 2 new IP to Sony and just let me sleep in. Like, I'm way more tilted by this than I think you guys are.
Well, okay, let's talk about, because there's certainly some good things. There's some new things which we talked about, but maybe not exactly what we thought those new things would be. For example, one that definitely came out of nowhere was The Quiet Man, right?
I think that's it.
It started with a live
I'm not gonna play Simpsons right now.
Sort of the game.
I will.
I guess
I'll be back for Ubisoft. I hope that's more substantial, to be honest.
You know how that will play into the game is kind of intriguing.
I'm gonna take care of some things, and I'll be back in
been peppered all over it. But what do you think of the
about 2.5 hours from now?
Thoughts on that?
I just kept saying you have my attention. Like you have shown me things that make me want to watch. Although I know nothing about the game, I have.
I'll see you guys
I just have lots of questions, which is
for the
probably
Ubisoft
what they
one.
want, right?
Sure.
How does the live action actually factor in? Was that just a trailer, or is it